How's Will Honus kind of getting back into the mix of things?
He looks really good. He's, for an ACL, I think he's probably ahead of schedule. I'm not sure exactly what his timeline is. He's doing individual drills with us. Everything's non-contact, so really his practice kind of gets over when my Indy gets done. But he's been awesome. Been in meetings, soaking it up. We'll see at the end of spring, maybe progress him a little bit, but we like where he's at right now.
And then Nick Henrich, have you seen him progressing?
Yeah, he's doing great. He's the biggest thing is you got to learn techniques. It's like learning a new language, and it's almost like learning how to walk again. We have a specific way we like to play with our feet, with our hands, with our reads, how we tackle. But getting better every day.
With Honus last year, when he kind of went down, how tough is it to kind of keep a guy engaged and kind of involved when he's kind of going through what he was going through?
Well, it's hard, especially early on, because his schedule gets really thrown off with the surgery and having to rehab. Sometimes it overlaps our meeting time as well, but he did a heck of a job just being as involved as he could. Sometimes, like I said, your rehab's priority over everything else, but whenever he was able to, he was up there in the room, working and being a part of it, which is what we wanted.
Barrett, what's it like kind of seeing the coaching family and players rally around Coach DeWitt, who we were just talking to over there?
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things you never expect, and we're seeing it secondhand. He's having to go through it, and his family's having to go through it firsthand, and he's been as positive as he can be. He's been here as much as he can be too. I think it's good for him just to change the pace a little bit, because it's a struggle, but like you said, we're with him, and we got a pretty tight-knit coaching group, and I know he's going to come out of it on top.
How unique of a challenge is it for you with this group? You've probably answered this already, but having a couple freshmen kind of close to the two deep, and not a whole lot of depth with your group, kind of developing these guys in the spring.
I don't know if it's unique. I think you're always going to have a little bit of that. Hopefully, as you get going, you got a bunch of veterans, and there's not quite as much overall learning, but every year you're going to have a couple new guys that you're starting from scratch with. But that's the foundation, and you always got to start somewhere. And I think we always, even the older guys, I like to go back to the basics. Once we get to spring, so it's all foundational learning. It's all core beliefs, principles in spring. So that's what we're concentrating on.
When you're building that foundation, how nice is it to have a guy like Mo who's a leader like he is?
Yeah, he's doing a great job, and kind of like I said earlier, you hope the longer you're here, the more guys you get like him that are veteran, that do it exactly how you want to do it, because it makes a big difference. When a team is player-led, that's always what you're looking for. So it's getting to that point with us, I think, too.
What is it about Mo Berry's game that you'd like to see him raise?
He's got everything he can work on. The best part about Mo's game is his passion and his love of football, and everything else. It's a never-ending battle. And I think that's the same with whether you're in your 10th year in the NFL. It's a never-ending battle to improve every facet of your game. So it's important, though, that you focus on an individual part of it every single day. It's not we're working on 30 things today, Mo. It's we're working on this today, and then when we clean that up, we're working on this tomorrow. So I believe in that as well. You focus on one thing each day, and then go from there.